Okay, so let's talk about the nothing event. There's actually nothing in the nothing event. Get it? Haha. So the event Carpe mentioned of Apple about 15 times, 50 to 20 times in in a 15 minutes into event, which is kind of weird. So it kind of explained that he was literally focusing on Apple. We'll come to that part later. The event was around 30 minutes. The first 15 minutes, approximately 15 minutes, was a bunch of fancy words and which was literally wasting a time. Like, I don't know why they showed it. If it's like technical error, I don't think it's a technical error. They did it on purpose because it was previewed, because it was not a live premiere. I don't know why you did that, man. Seriously, why nothing? Why you did that? Waste of time. Bunch of fancy. Yeah, so I really thought they were going to be an audio company, but no, they're going to build a smartphone and an ecosystem. So let's get into the ecosystem part. You know that, as I said in the beginning, you know that Apple is the only brand who has a very good ecosystem which, when things works with each another. It's kind of why Apple has this large market with them, this large market with them. I mean, like, they always know, like, yeah, because every single Apple products work amazingly with each other. Like, if you have an iPhone and AirPods and an Apple Watch and MacBook, you cannot nice. You cannot leave from the ecosystem because you're inside the wall of garden. Everything inside the wall of garden is amazing. But the moment you step out of it, everything is gray. Everything is in black and white, not so amazing inside the wall of our garden. So what Apple have done here is truly amazing, and we should really appreciate them. We should also criticize them, but actually more criticism should be given to the competitors because Google. I really thought Google, was going to be the next Apple, like when they because Google is the best candidate for the next Apple because they make their own software, Android, which is, let's face it, it's very good. I love it. It's one of my favorite operating system in the smartphone. Yeah. Then comes Apple. Yeah. Then Samsung tried to do that, but they kind of failed. One of the best examples is Bixby because Bixby wasn't good enough, so you know they couldn't kind of work around how cities are not good, but Bixby is the shit. Bixby is really bad. Okay. But also one of the problem is, um, like every single Samsung product can work with each other, but also have another way around, and we can use Google services also in between. So that doesn't make it in the ecosystem, but that's what Nothing wants to do. Nothing wants to be in a company which makes an ecosystem, but also allow third parties to be part in that ecosystem, which is kind of questionable. I don't know how good it will be. Like, will I get any drawbacks using another third party? That's a question for another day. But I think we'll have some drawbacks. Like, for example, if I'm using the Nothing earbuds year one and I have the Nothing phone, I'm going to get some drawbacks. For example, this is not going to work. The X thing is not going to work here. X thing, mathematics class, I'm taking maths class, X. The X thing will not work good with, for example, Samsung product. Speaking of Samsung, they have actually partnered up with quite a lot of good companies, especially Snapdragon. I felt the event was in a love letter for Snapdragon. I love you, Samsung. I love you, Snapdragon, from nothing. Yeah, because they're working with Sony, Snapdragon, Samsung, and many other companies. It's kind of nice. Um, as you know, actually, I think the question of the day is the question of the hour or the day, whatever you want to say. Think will Nothing can deliver on their promise? I think they can. If you look at Nothing's past, it's a bunch of people from OnePlus. OnePlus was amazing during the earlier days. If you see, OnePlus was actually a flagship killer. They really, really, really nailed on their points and delivered it. But the moment they realized that they're actually working for Vivo, so a bunch of people from OnePlus and CarPay left OnePlus and started Nothing. So I really think Nothing can deliver on their promises. One thing I want to kind of mention in this is CarPay is known as the hype king. He know how to make a hype. So don't get too much into the hype. I personally think that he cannot, make things the first attempt, but at the second or the third attempt, it can be really nice. If nothing can deliver on their points, it's going to be a thorns in Apple seats. It's nice, better competition means better products. We are the winners, ultimately consumers as consumers. I'm actually excited for nothing phone. Actually, they showed, speaking of nothing phone, they didn't actually show us anything about the phone, but they showed us some kind of weird symbol as his weird symbol. I don't know what he means. He actually said this in the event. Yeah, but then also they gave us short clips of the software. It looks, let's say, ugly. I mean, ugly is the wrong word. What can I say? It doesn't look ugly. It looks actually good, but it looks bad. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how can this distinguish from other launchers, but I really like it. Oh yeah, speaking of launcher, they're actually releasing launcher before the um before the small comes out. So if you want, you can test out the launcher, and if you like it, you can buy the phone. It's basic market like, if you like the software, the phone's going to be good. So why not just use the phone? Smart guys. I really like, let me say, Carpe is a smart guy. Okay, when he dies or in the near future, he's going to get some big names in the tech. He's going to be one of the big names in the tech industry because he's lit. I really like him. Actually, yeah. People trust him because he raised a big amount of money. Actually, I don't know how much. I think around 1 million. I'll put the number here. Uh, yeah, I'm actually excited, but not hyped. I'm excited for what's coming in the future. You should always be excited for the future. You know, things happens in life. You should be always excited because if you're not excited, what's the use of living? Yeah, that's it. Peace.